I was told I can make my own inspection, but because I'm
Make your own inspection, what do you mean?
like, I can do it myself, she doesn't have to make them or be there. The last time I literally told her it wasn't a good time and she came anyway.
All right, then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this to a final settlement conference. Defendant to make a point, see if they can set it for I don't care. If they set it for the 29th, if she can you do the 29th?
I have an attorney.
All right, resend a copy to her. How much are you claiming is owed?
Me,
Yes,
$929.83.
and you're claiming you don't owe that.
If I don't agree with the amount owed,
Have you put any money in escrow?
no, I have not. I'm trying to get I want the ledger from when I first moved in to now to see if, she said that I didn't owe.
How much do you think you owe?
The 9,900.
Say how much?
9,900.
That's what you think you owe? So 9,900.
Yes. Cause from
Are you prepared to just pay that to her?
in increments, yes.
All right, on this case, the non-payment of rent case, the monthly rent is still 3,300. So I'm gonna order escrow, so that means on July 1st, I'm just gonna start at July 1st, you need to pay $3,300 into the court. I'm gonna set this for a final settlement conference. I'll set it for final settlement conference, July 14th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's in-person hearing. And you need to bring a ledger and you need proof of payment. Understood? That's that case. On the next case, there is also an answer in that case, the health hazard determination case. There's currently a lease, isn't there? Then I'm not sure how you're terminating. What's the theory upon which you're terminating your tenancy?
Your Honor, the reason why I'm requesting this session is because I contend that the tenant has repeatedly failed to comply with material provision for the lease, including failure to provide access for municipal inspections, failure to provide access for reviews.
Or is this just retaliatory because you keep taking it to court?
I have not been able to do it's scheduled for April 6th. We had it scheduled for May 6th. We had it scheduled for June 8th. And now again, we have it scheduled for June 29th. And she's not complying. We've had the municipal inspector.
How come you won't let them in?
I was told I can make my own inspection, but because I'm
Make your own inspection, what do you mean?
like, I can do it myself, she doesn't have to make them or be there. The last time I literally told her it wasn't a good time and she came anyway.
All right, then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this to a final settlement conference. Defendant to make a point for premises inspection with the township. You understand that? It's adjourned out to the 14th at 9 a.m. I'm also gonna indicate that at that inspection, plaintiff does not need to be present.
Sir, I have a question.
Sure.
The township is scheduled to be there on the 29th, which is Monday. Or should I
See if they can set it for I don't care. If they set it for the 29th, if she can you do the 29th? Okay, then you gotta set it and it's gotta be done before you guys come back and see me. You can tell them what I just ruled. She's to set an appointment with them.
$82 with a total balance outstanding of $4,096.12. I spoke with Mr. Mayhem during the fire drill, and he has $1,200 in escrow. And so he thinks he can get the remaining $1,845.82 on the judgment paid off within the next week. I think we could offer to not execute the writ until after July 2nd.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Give them some time.
You've got. So when could you come up with that other 1,800?
I get paid today. I got paid 1,200. So but I get paid every 2 weeks though. So I could get out of the 12, I could give them the whole.
Hold on, slow down.
Oh,
You got paid today, so you can pay another 1,200?
that's all I got. Paid was 1,200.
Okay, all right, no. I just want to make, that's why I want
Oh.
to slow down, because I wanted to make sure I understood you.
Okay,
You got paid today,
yeah,
and so the next time you get paid is the 10th.
yeah. The 10th.
Okay, so I got 1,200 in escrow. How much of the check today could you give?
1,000.
1,000? You make it on that?
Yeah, I could.
Okay. So you can pay 1,000. That's 26. And then
So it's the 9th, not the 10th.
10th.
The 9th?
The 9th is that Thursday.
Oh yeah, Friday then the 10th.
The 10th. And how much can you have on that day?
The remaining, well, it'll just be like another 1,000, like 1,000 every 2 weeks.
Gotcha. Hold on a second. Will that get us there? 12. That gets us to 3,200 if he does that. And then how much is your monthly rent?
Like 1,300.
But the judgment would be paid, but the amount.
So Mr. Mangan will be paid through
May. Right, because then we'll have June and then you'll have July. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to adjourn your motion to July 10th, 2026 at
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay? You gotta make sure that I'm gonna release the 1,200 in escrow
Okay.
to the plaintiff. And then you gotta make sure you pay it right to the plaintiff. You gotta pay them the 1,000 today.
Okay.
And then you gotta pay them the 1,000 on the 10th. But do you get your check on the 9th?
Yeah, I get it the day before.
Okay, so what I need you to do then is on the 10th or the 9th, either one of those.
So
If it's the 10th, I need you to do it first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that then the judgment will be paid off.
Okay.
And that'll keep you from under it. Got it?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it that way.
All right, thank you.
We'll see. All right.
All right.
It's escrow to plaintiff. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good 4th. Glencoe Hills versus Tierra Malcolm.
Billy Mangan for plaintiff.
He's not here. Like take a default. You've been sworn, so go ahead.
Hi, sorry, I'm here. I'm on the line. I'm on the phone.
Oh, okay, Miss Malcolm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Where are we on her case?
I have a balance including court costs of $3,540.19. My understanding that Ms. Malcolm was to pay $1,700, but 1,000 of that was to be today, and I got my ledger yesterday.
You're right.
I have 1,600 today that I can pay.
Okay. So you had paid the 700, which is got us down near, and then you have 1,600 today.
So I was supposed to get a check on that Friday when I had the hearing with you guys, and it was supposed to come on Monday. It didn't. It came today. So I have the 700, I have 600 of it, and then I have 1,000. So I have in total 1,600 that I can give today.
I got you. And then, okay, so if you give 1,600 today, then you said her balance was 35,
Yes.
48.19.
19 cents.
And then what's your monthly rent?
It is $1,329.
Okay, so about,
$1,329.
just call it 1,400. I'm gonna round up. And so if you give 1,600 today, that's gonna take us down around the $3,000 figure. But then it's gonna kick back well, it's only gonna take 200 off of this balance. So you're gonna be at 3348. Then, Ms. Malcolm, how are you gonna get the rest of it paid?
So Friends Indeed, and I talked to them yesterday. They said that
Who?
once I pay the Friends Indeed in Peace Neighborhood, they said once I pay the $1,600 today to send them the receipt, and that they will help me with $500. So
Okay.
each of them, neighborhood.
Oh,
Peace
so that'd be
Neighborhood,
another,
and
that would be
yeah.
another 1,000,
Yeah, I have
right?
to send them a copy, yes,
The
sir, of
receipt.
what I paid today. Mhm.
Okay, and then, so let's say your balance was at 33, the 1,000 comes in, you're at 23. How are you gonna get that 23 paid?
Well, I get paid again on July 10th, and that'll probably be another $1,600 that I can pay.
Okay, I got you. Okay,
I think my client would be willing to, or I have authority to extend the date if we did a judgment, potentially.
okay, I got you. So let's see. She's gonna pay the 16 today, but she's gonna at least have another 16 on the 10th, right?
Mhm.
And then there could be 1,000 coming in. So if I do the judgment, so that's what I think I'm gonna do, Ms. Malcolm. I'm gonna do the judgment today. That's gonna be the lower figure. It won't include your July rent.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you time to get this judgment paid off. So you pay the 1,600. If the 1,000 comes in, that's great, and then you're gonna have the other 1,600.
Your Honor, just
Yes.
to keep, well, I could do the 24th
Of
of July as a redemption date. That would give her 3 paychecks.
got it.
So if the 1,000 doesn't come through,
Then right, if that doesn't come through, you'll still have another paycheck. You follow that, Miss Malcolm?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. So I'll find no tribal issue after hearing. I'll grant a judgment for possession for the 354819. The writ is extended to July 24th. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good holiday.
You also.
Gulfside Lake 1 and 2 versus Demonte Davis. Oh, I need to sign off on that.
Jillian Egan for plaintiff.
I need to sign.
I'm sorry. Our normal
Oh,
clerk had got it down and
not a pro. Pardon? This is a writ hearing. Right. What? Okay, I took the judgment was for 398.07. I had 393 paid.
okay.
And that's why I set this for a hearing. I'm not sure what oh,
Yeah, let's look. Okay. So Your Honor, okay, sorry, let me. Sorry, trying to figure out what's on
no.
section 8. Okay, so the judgment was on May
29.
6th, the balance was 398.07. Okay, 29th.
And then the representation, the order of eviction was at 393 had been paid.
Okay, I'm seeing on the updated ledger that I have from yesterday. I'm seeing that there was $398 payment, but of that 182 was returned for not sufficient funds. So it looks like from. Okay. I'm gonna do this now. Okay, so let me just write on this. So that was not sufficient funds. Not sufficient. Okay, I see. So those payments were made prior. We have 393. Okay. So two of the payments, so the judgment was 398.07.
Right.
After the judgment was entered on June 1st, it was determined that $182 that had been paid before the judgment was taken was returned for not sufficient funds.
Got it.
So defendant also has since made maybe enough payments to get by here. Let me just check. So after that, after the funds were returned, after the credit was taken off, the balance was 187.07 on May 29th, basically. So then since then, the defendant has paid $200. So I think that this defendant is paid through May.
It's paid through May. Got it.
May. She now owes $307.80. So it might just be that we turn around and file it.
File again. Yeah.
But I think
So I'll indicate that the judge paid the judgment off, however that math works out. And Brett will not issue.
thank you.
Hamilton Crossing 1 versus Tammy Evans.
Billion Engen.
Zoom.
I'm here.
Okay, there she is. She's working. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we on hers?
Your Honor, my maintenance has been out and replaced the washer. So this is a case where we've been slow walking it because there have been repairs needing to take place. So my client's been in, they have replaced the washing machine. The dryer has parts that they don't have in-house, so those are being ordered, or those have been ordered. The other issue was the roof, because the window was leaking, and so they're waiting on two contractors to get them quotes. And my client, I spoke with her the property manager today, and she was going to reach out to the maintenance supervisor and get an update. I have not seen, she hasn't texted me an update since we spoke around 11.
Okay. So she's got the money. I mean, that's not the issue. It's getting the repairs done. So what I'm going to do,
Your Honor, would you set this for a final settlement conference? I think probably it makes sense to. I know that the repairs aren't done, but if we set it out.
and try to work. Okay.
Yeah.
What are my final settlement?
Oh, you've got June 14th.
June 4th, July 14th. All right. Ms. Evans, I'm gonna set a
Yes,
final
Ron.
settlement. I'm gonna set a final settlement conference for July 14th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Okay, that's an in-person. I can't give Zoom, so you'll have to work something out with your job, okay?
Okay, July 14th at 9.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be in a
Okay.
different courtroom. I'll be in the first courtroom when you enter the courthouse, but we'll do it that way and see if we can just get all of this hammered out, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, just to update the court on the balance I have is $3,424.
3,424. Okay.
But that's
And you just
not
have to
the,
make sure, to get your July rent into the court.
right.
Right.
But I had,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I had a balance of 1127 that I'm paying on the 2nd because the rest is in escrow.
Oh, I see what she was gonna try to bring her whole balance and get it into court escrow.
Okay, yeah, Ms. Evans, my accounting does not take the escrow into.
Account, right. All
I'm
right.
sorry, you said what?
She didn't subtract out what you had already put into escrow in the
Oh,
number.
but you got to take that because I don't have no more money.
No, Miss Evans?
Yes.
I got you. You're good. Just get your July rent in. We'll make it all work, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, take care. Have a good holiday.
You too.
New Park Ridge Apartments versus Annette Richards.
Jillian Ingen for plaintiff.
This is a termination. Annette Richards?
What, Your Honor? Do you mind if I step out into the hall and see?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. You have time.
Well, maybe not.
Your Honor, she's not present in the hallway. But I can tell the court what we talked about.
Yes.
So we talked about entering into a consent judgment that would expire on July 17th, 2026. And then, but with the provision that a writ would not be executed. So the landlord could apply for a writ, but the writ would not be executed until after July 31st,
Gotcha.
2026. I didn't ask her for a final yes or no, but I don't think that there's a triable issue in this case.
I think you're right.
Or basically says, it's a
All right.
yes, it happened, but she doesn't want.
What I will do then is I find that there's no tribal issue after a hearing. I will enter a judgment along with the terms that you stated on the record.
Thank you. And I do not have a judgment prepped right now, but I will get one. I will email it.
All right. Very good. And Arbor Manor versus Gada Al Hussein. That matters. Yes. Okay. All right. That's it for you. All right. Take care. Have a good fourth.
Fourth.
I will. All of it. All right. Court's gonna stand in recess. We'll get us set up for the next block and just start rolling up.
Of actually $1,734. Court costs of $175 for a total of $1,909. We'd ask for a judgment for possession with a writ after 10 days if that amount remains unpaid.
Defendant not appearing, judgment to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession, read fixed amount in the requested writ issue in 10 days. He's not come, well, still don't have them. Did we get a message to see if it's still there?
Can you text him? This is his caseworker from CMH.
Oh, okay. Got it. You don't know if he was at too?
He was just signed in. There was no camera. There was no So I don't know where he was. He's
Pardon?
probably there.
What were you trying to do on his?
Well, what I want, Mary, this is Mary from CMH. His balance is 2641. Evidently, his mom recently passed away, and he will be getting 2,500 by the end of July. And it's because his brother, I guess, is the executor of the estate or whatever. And so I have no problem giving till the end of July. The other things that they've done is she will make sure that he pays his July rent, because the numbers do not include July. And he's also applied to B&B to get a payee service start for August, so that this won't happen again. So my thought would be to enter a judgment today, 2466, court cost 175 for a total of 2641 with a redemption date of July 31st. And because of the circumstances, I don't have a problem putting no writ without a hearing.
All right.
And I've got Mary's contact number, and I think that, you know, if something comes up that
We'll work it out. All right, judgment. Court finding no tribal issue, judgment for possession will enter for the amount requested of 2641 with then it to July 31st, 2006. And no rent without it. Pardon? You just let him in. Where is he? Oh, he's in the middle of my screen. All right. Mr. McDonald,
Sure.
you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what we did is I just entered a judgment that's gonna, Mr. Fantera and your caseworker explain some of the circumstances. It's gonna give you to the 31st to get this paid off to the end of July, okay?
Okay. And what
And
we
so
doing?
it's gonna get paid off. We put some protections for you in there so that if something happens and it doesn't get paid off, you get to still come back to court before anything's gonna happen, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. McDonald. You have a great weekend.
You too.
Wonderful.
thank you for doing that, Your Honor.
Not a problem.
Have a good weekend. Well, I won't see you. Have a good 4th.
Yes, you too, sir. Hamptons of Clover Lane versus Stephen Richards.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Carrie Zanin, P67390 on behalf of plaintiff.
Oh, long time no see.
I know,
How you
Judge.
doing?
I was a little sad that my office requested a Zoom. I wanted to come in person.
This is their writ hearing, or I said it.
I think you said it, Judge. This was a case where we had a
Right.
judgment that was entered back in May 11th. And I can tell you, I pulled the ledger. To date, I don't see any payments except the last payment I see on this ledger, Judge, is March 1st of 2026. So my new balance is $6,030.98. So I'd ask that you grant.
Whoa, hold it. The judgment, you said March 6th or March 8th or May?
No,
Did you
no,
mean
I
to say-
said March. I said the last payment on the ledger shows March. We did take a judgment for $4,555.89 on May 11th of 2026.
Correct. And you don't have any payments since then?
I do not, Judge.
Okay, well, okay. The writ that was filed, this is the reason it got set for a hearing. Said that that $4,380.89 had been received.
Huh.
And
I
that's
understand now why I understand now why you said it. I don't have a copy of that writ. I understand why you said it. But the ledger I'm looking at is dated June 23 of 2026. And I show no payments except for the March 1st payment. So, I guess, Judge,
Well, here's what I'll do. I will not, because of what is signed on here and placed in here, I won't sign this writ. But when everybody can check everything, if they send in a new writ to me, then I'll sign it.
wonderful,
How about
thank you. And I will, if it makes you more comfortable, I'll have an affidavit from my client that says there's no payments, if that's what's going on, but I'll double
Good.
check, Judge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the concern.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. And Orchard Grove versus Patrick Anderson.
Attorney Carrie Zanon on behalf of plaintiff, Your Honor.
And he's here.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Hi. Your name?
Patrick Anderson?
All right. What is the claim in this case?
Judge, this was the case that I think I think he failed to appear last time. We showed 1,000, I'm sorry. We showed that $194.15 was due. However, because of the small balance, you adjourned it to today's date, is my understanding. It's also my understanding from my client that he spoke with my client and will have what is now $212.15 paid by today. So I would ask Mr. Anderson, did you make that payment? Because I did try to call my client and I didn't get in touch with anybody.
I'm literally doing it right now.
You're what?
I'm literally going to be doing it as soon as I leave here.
You're going to go pay him?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I believe you. So I'm going to adjourn it out to July 10th, 2026 at 2 p.m. If you get it paid today, it'll be dismissed. I don't need you here, although great seeing you, but
Nice
whatever. All right.
weekend.
You do the same.
Thank you, Judge. It was nice seeing you again.
Good seeing you. Have a good 4th.
You too.
Let's hear on Vista versus Rebecca Elledge.
Good afternoon.
This is
Oh, I'm
this
sorry.
morning. No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Signed in.
Announcement.
Miss Elledge. It's like the stars don't want to talk about it. All right, tell you what. I'm gonna pass it again. Oh, no. Here she is. I think. There she is. Hello, Miss Elledge.
Phone been acting up all day. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey.
You're all right. What is the plaintiff's claim in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, this is a non-payment of rent. We do show that there is currently past due rent in the amount of $1,059, along with court costs of $219.72, for a total due owing of $1,278.72.
All right, Miss Elledge, how are you going to get that paid? She froze. All right. Can we shut her video? Did she?
She's going.
You can't turn anything off. She's going to drop. Let's see if she'll sign back in. Oh, yep, she dropped. Okay. Let's go to this one. If it counts up, we get to the end, I'm just going to adjourn that out to July. And
Thank you, Your Honor.
I hate doing that, but we'll see if she comes back. Here on Vista versus Benita Allen.
Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
She here?
No, she did not.
She did not check in. I think you had previously been sworn. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor, at this juncture, we would respectfully request a default judgment. We do show that Ms. Allen had appeared on, this is actually the third hearing regarding the non-payment of rent. There is currently past due rent in the amount of $6,853.81, along with court costs of $240.81, for a total due and owing of $7,094.62. To the best of my knowledge, the unit was kept fit and habitable for its intended purpose. The defendant is not a minor in the military or incapacitated, and we would respectfully request a default judgment for both possession and money judgment.
And you did request the money. Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession and money. Redemption amount and money judgment in the amount requested with a writ to issue 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Huron Vista versus Bilal Howard.
Attorney Samantha Sprague Pete, 1931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
He's in Zoom. Oh, there he is. Mr. Howard?
Right. Speaking.
Okay. Where are we on this case?
Yes, Your Honor, we do show there is currently past due rent in the amount of $3,285 and court costs in the amount of $240.81, for a total due and owing of $3,525.81.
Okay. Was there a payment today? You know, counsel?
Let me take a look real quick.
I did make a payment today.
How much did you pay today?
I was only able to pay $320 today. Although I wanted to bring a couple things to your attention, Your Honor. I can make a payment every single week until I get caught up. I now get paid weekly. Also, the only reason why I wasn't able to make the full payment is because I had to get my vehicle fixed in order for me to continue to go to work.
Hold on, young man. Sit in one spot and talk to me because you're breaking up there.
Yeah, see it now. Yeah, I was saying that I had to get repairs done to my vehicle in order for me to continue to go to work. Now, like I said, that's done. I'm getting paid weekly, so I can make a payment every single week until I get caught up, and that's including the month that we're about to enter, as I'm aware of that payment's about to be due as well. Also, Your Honor, I want to mention that I am a father of 2 children whom I take care of solely. The mother's not involved, but she is about to start making child support payments monthly, so that would also be a benefactor in order for me to get this thing paid. I have no doubt that I can get it taken care of by the end of the month.
All right, let me ask you this, young man. How much are you going to be able to pay weekly? Because, well, first question I have for you is how much is your monthly rent?
$1,700.
Say again?
$1,500.
800? Is that right, counsel? It's about.
No, Your Honor, it's $1,725.
700 per month.
1,700 per month, correct, Your Honor.
So here's the problem, Mr. Howard. You're going to, in a few days, this balance is going to go up to what, 5,200?
Right. Sure.
And how much are you saying you're proposing on paying each week?
At least 700. Probably more.
At least how much?
700.
Yeah, that's it. The reason that's not going to work is the most then you'd pay in July. If you paid each week, you're going to get about $2,800 paid in, but $1,700 of that's going to be your July rent. And so it only is going to take off about $900 off this balance.
I believe that I can just work overtime, if I need, which I need to do. So I don't have any doubt that I can pay, Your Honor. I understand that, we've had a couple of hearings about
It's just, Mr. Howard, I'm not having a doubt that you can pay it. It's just, it can't, I don't mind pushing the plaintiff to give you some time if it's going to be reasonable, but that can't work at 700. It just can't.
I'm trying to look at my calculator right now. I'd probably do 900.
Okay, so again, Mr. Howard, here's gonna be the problem. Did you talk to your landlord at all about trying to work out a payment arrangement?
I spoke to somebody this morning and I asked her to relay a message to the supervisor. I don't know if she did or not, but I did speak to somebody in person today.
All right. All right. Okay, problem here is, Mr. Howard, there's nothing for this court to try. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grant to the plaintiff a judgment for possession as well as a money judgment for the amount of the 35,25,81. I realize there may be a payment that you may have made this morning that'd be counted against that figure.
Your Honor,
Yes.
the amount that was cited does include that payment that he made.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So it's going to be 38,25,81. Mr. Howard, I'm not sure what you're going to be able to try to do. I'm concerned about everything, but and over the objection of plaintiff, I'm going to give you some additional time to try to get it done, but only till July 17th. So so I'm giving you an extra 10 days on top of the 10 days because you've got those kids, you've got stuff you got to try to do, but you got to get down to that office and see if you can work something out with them.
I will.
All right. And if not, then you got to just try to find a way to try to get this paid. All right.
Sure.
All right. Thank you. Lakestone Apartments
Your Honor.
versus. I'm sorry.
Apologies. Could I review the numbers with you for Mr. Howard? I just
Sure.
wanted to make sure they were accurate. I have past due rent in the amount of $3,285 with court costs of $240.81 for a total due owing of $3,525.81.
That is what I have.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Lakestone Apartments versus Anzi.
Yes,
Believe-
hello.
Oh, there you are. Okay. How you doing?
I'm okay.
I was gonna stumble over a name that's only 4 letters. All right.
Okay.
I just didn't want to say it wrong.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. What is the claim in this case, counsel?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. There's currently a non-payment in the amount of $1,530.73 with court costs in the amount of $232.80 for a total due and owing of $1,763.53.
All right. Ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I was gonna make a payment next week from my last paycheck. I did lose employment, but I have got another job, so I was gonna pay that next week. I don't know how much the check's gonna be. I'm sorry, be honest.
Pardon?
I don't know how much my check's gonna be, but I was gonna use that to make a payment. Sorry.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
it wouldn't be the whole amount. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir. It'll probably, if anything, I'll have a balance of maybe $500.
How much is your monthly rent?
It's 2,000 I'm sorry. 2,400, I think it is. I'm not sure. It
Okay,
changes.
let me ask you this, ma'am.
Mhm.
How the 1763 and some change, 53, how long will that take you to get paid?
The 17?
Mm-hmm.
Be honest, I'll probably pay that by the end of July, maybe sooner.
Okay, I gotta
And
have
I
a
did
date
talk
soon.
to, I'm sorry, and I did talk to Lakestone, the property manager, something about back pay, something was messed up with Section 8, so we did make some arrangement.
Your Honor, I would note that the amount that's on here has been modified in accordance with that agreement.
With the
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
because
it
you were,
resulted in a substantial deduction. That's why she's only at the 1530.73. Her monthly rent is 1654, and then she is also responsible for utilities. That is where the variance comes in, as with
came from.
utilities.
All right. So.
And Your
I do
Let
Honor,
me
make-
ask you,
Sorry.
let me,
Yes.
what were you gonna say, counsel? I'm sorry.
we would note that if she's only able to pay the $1,700, we'll be right back here next month because July's rent
I
is
know.
coming due next week,
I know.
unfortunately.
All right. Ma'am, here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Kind of what I did with the last gentleman. I'm gonna find no tribal issue after hearing. And I'm doing this to try to give you some breathing room. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm trying to do what I can.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna grant them a judgment for possession and for money in the amount they requested of $1,763.53. I'm going to extend your time to pay. I'm going to give you till the 17th. You're just going to have to try to figure out how to get that done, ma'am.
Okay. So 17,000. Is that the
Yeah,
rent?
1,700. And I'm extending the date you need to pay it out another 10 days.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
And so, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So that 17,000, is that July rent and when I back pay?
No. I'm gonna do the judgment today. I'm not including your July rent.
Okay.
Okay. So
Mhm.
the 17, you need to get that paid
Okay.
by the 17th. You probably will be back in court, like counsel indicated, for your July rent. But I'm kind of just pushing that out, and I'll worry about that when we get to that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give you breathing room to pay this, keep a roof over your head if you can get this paid.
Okay.
Then you would be back here. There's gonna be more court costs, whatever. I get all that, but this gives you some space to try to do this until we can get you to a point you can get yourself caught up.
Okay. Thank you.
Does that make any sense to you? You understand what I'm?
Yep. So basically what you're saying, the 17,000 is to catch up for the back pay.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Look at it this way. I issued a judgment that will keep you housed, and if you get that paid off, you'll be good through June.
Okay.
Then you got to work on getting July in. They will probably file on you. I get it. You'll come back here. All right. We get to see each other again, and we'll try to do this. Okay. So I just need you to get this caught up just to keep your roof over your head.
Okay.
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 All right. So I'll issue that judgment, and ma'am, have a great weekend. Okay.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Then I have Clark Road Senior Dividend Housing versus Rolex and Lakestone versus McElrath. Those matters are dismissed on plaintiff's motions without prejudice. And then recalling Huron Vista versus Elledge. Did you come back?
She is not hearing it.
She's not here. She dropped again. All right. Council, I'm just going to adjourn this out to the 10th, 2026.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What time?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
At 2 p.m. All right. And we'll just do it that way.
All right, sounds good. Have a good weekend, Your Honor.
You do the same. Augusta Woods versus Shalisa Floyd.
Dane, half of Augusta Woods.
Shalisa Floyd, not checked in. If you'd like to take a default, you raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
They do.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, I'm showing that at this time, the pastor on $1,714. Court costs are $195 for a total of $1,965.14. We're requesting all judgment giving the defendant, it's for possession only until July 6th to pay or vacate.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession, redemption amount, in the amount requested, writ to issue. in 10 days. These are all RAM.
There's one that isn't. If you. This is the.
Yeah, other one not. So Keta Management versus James Card.
It might be back in a couple.
Yeah, they're both here.
Indiana White.
I'll grab them, I think.
Okay, go ahead. And then these are the RAM. Got it. Pardon?
Correct, those four together.
Okay, and then I'll just say BO Properties versus iJams and Prospect Realty versus Alexander Bell Streety. Those matters are just.
All right.
So
I'll
I'll
look
you
into
can
that.
look into that. Ma'am, if you're going to file an answer or dispute the claim in any other way, you'll need to file written paperwork with the court. I'm going to
Yes.
adjourn and you need to do that by any answer you need to file by July 3rd, 2026. I'll adjourn this matter to July 10th. My next available date,
May I-
2006
Your Honor,
at.
May I
Three.
say something, please? Rent was
If-
taken after that. A lot of rent was taken.
Ma'am, if you would listen, I asked plaintiff if it was, I heard what you said, but I have to give Mr. Hamden an opportunity to check that. Is there
Okay.
anything that's unclear about that?
No, I'm sorry.
Mr. Hamden, you were going to say something?
I judge on July 10th, I will be traveling with, well, actually, I will not, Your Honor. I'm traveling the following week, but July 10th, I will be going through orientation with my youngest son for college.
Gotcha.
And so I'm wondering if the court may set this over for 2 more weeks.
The 24th, you're saying?
Please, Your Honor.
July 24th, 2026 at 1 p.m. That is an in-person hearing. You'll need to come down to the courthouse, ma'am. All right?
Okay. Yes, thank
Thank-
you.
Court calls
Thank
the case of Ava Holdings LLC versus David Herberny
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Coots on
and
behalf of
Ashley.
AVA. Robert Coots on behalf of AVA Holdings 43430.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you're, oh, there you are. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, this is non-payment of rent case.
Judge, I believe we have an agreement.
Yes.
Oh, you do. Well, here's going to be the problem. Well, go ahead and tell me what your agreement is, but there's going to be a problem with me entering it. But I won't go
Well,
because she's unrepresented by counsel.
I'm my own counsel, no.
Well, he could be,
I
but
am.
counsel, what's your agreement? I don't know that I can do anything with it, but go ahead.
I apologize, Your Honor. But anyway, our agreement is basically there is $8,400 due in rent, $130 is filing fee, and then $112 in service fees for a total of $8,642. And basically our agreement is that they can have until July 17th to pay it, or we take judgment
Possession. Yes.
in possession by
Yes.
July 17th.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't enter it today because you're unrepresented. I would get your own counsel. I have to give you the opportunity to do so. My next date is July 10th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. But there wouldn't be any reason why on that date I could enter a judgment that would in essence be consistent with what you guys have.
Come up with? Okay.
Judge,
But I can't do it today.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
would it be better if we just like the previous council, and we just do it to the 24th, I think you said, and if they pay, we just dismiss.
That's even better.
Right. Yeah, that's not a problem. But in terms of plaintiff's remedy, I was thinking the same thing, counsel, but plaintiff's remedy would only be on that date then to get a judgment, which would then give them another 10 days.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. Okay. Then that's what we'll do.
We'll have something done by the 24th.
Pardon?
Oh, I was talking to the attorney, Robert. We'll have something done by the 24th.
We'll talk after the hearing.
Okay.
July 24th, 2026. What time? At 1 p.m.
All right.
Okay.
Zoom or in person, Judge?
It's an in-person hearing. So
what's
yes.
the address down there?
I'll tell you.
Okay. All right.
The court address, 4133 Washtenaw.
4133
All right.
Washtenaw. Okay, dokie. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You do the same.
Okie dokie.
Danbury Park Manor versus Jane Martin. It's Janae. I'm sorry. I think that's how it is. She messes me up all.
Good morning, Your Honor. Greg Calabrese, P76393 with and on behalf of Danbury Park Manor.
She here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm trying to turn my camera on.
Oh, okay.
And you pronounced my name right this time.
Okay. You just wanted to call me out. I saw it and I said, oh no.
Yeah, you said it right this time.
All right. Okay, what is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, this it's an issue of well, it's a health and safety hazard at this point. I mean, the property is in complete and utter disarray. I've seen better properties at this point on hoarding TV shows. There are holes, multiple holes in the wall. There are bugs. I mean, it's an absolute infestation. It's starting to creep over to neighboring properties. The property is completely filthy. I mean, it is a complete health and safety hazard. Certainly, I could share my screen and show the court color photos of what was attached.
No, they're attached. I see it.
So,
all right.
Yeah, the demand.
Ms. Martin, what's your position on this?
Well, I have 5 small children and they be doing the most. Yeah, I understand the holes in the wall, and I told them multiple times that I will get it fixed. We don't even have maintenance for them to come fix majority of the stuff. But I just need some time. I just started back working and I just needed some time to clean all that stuff up and get it repatched up.
To do what?
To repatch the holes and stuff, like the stuff that my children did.
Ma'am, I'm looking at some of these pictures and
yeah,
there are like pieces of the wall that are missing. I mean, not just little, there are huge pieces of walls, half doors.
Right.
And it's my understanding CPS is now involved with issues of the health and safety of the living conditions.
And they, my caseworker has been helping me since then. So.
Pardon?
I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
I said that my caseworker has been helping me with like cleaning supplies and stuff to get the house back in order.
I guess to me, Your Honor, the argument is it's sort of a silly response when the notice to quit was served April 3rd.
No, I got it, but you're saying that. So, ma'am, when did you'd admit that CPS is involved?
Yes.
Are the children still in the home?
Yes, my children are still with me.
And you're saying that CPS or the worker from CPS is doing something to help you abate this problem or take care of it?
Yes, sir.
All right. She's entitled to the adjournment, counsel. So
I understand, Your Honor.
I'll adjourn this to July 10th, 2026 at 3 p.m.
Okay, is it on Zoom or I have to come in?
No, it's an in-person hearing, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem.
And just to be clear, Your Honor, if we submit the request to have this hearing via Zoom, would that request be ultimately denied because you're
It will be considered.
Okay.
I'll put it to you.
I
Okay.
appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you said July
Linda's-
10th at 3 p.m.?
3 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Linden Square Assisted Housing versus Edward, is it Simone?
Dang, how do
I see him.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Curran on behalf of the plaintiff.
He's here. Can you unmute, sir? Is he at 4?
Yeah, I'm trying to reach.
Can you try to reach out and see if somebody can run in and help him out? I don't know what kind of equipment they have there. If you hold down the space bar, that might do it. Just hold it down.
Alexis is on.
Who Alexis is?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got somebody coming in to help you.
I'm muted now.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. There we go. Thank you.
Sorry.
Alexis. No, it's okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
Judge, this is a non-payment of rent case.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Seaman owes the community nearly $16,000 in unpaid rent.
What do I do with that?
Okay.
I didn't build it up.
How did it get so high? I guess I'm trying to.
Well, Judge, this is an assisted living community, so his monthly rent is approximately $7,000 a month. So it doesn't take very long for it to get this high.
Got it.
But this has been an ongoing issue with Mr. Seaman dating back to last year. There was a previous case for eviction for non-payment last fall. The parties entered a settlement agreement to resolve that after a default judgment had been entered for money in possession. The money judgment was paid, but the balance owed at that time exceeded what the plaintiff could obtain as a money judgment, because the balance at the time, I think, was more than $30,000. And it seems that Mr. Seaman believes that by satisfying the money judgment, that he was not obligated to pay the back due rent for the total balance that was owed. So there's this whole time since last fall, there's been an ongoing existing balance where Mr. Seaman has been paying his new monthly fees, which have been applied each time to a back due balance, but he's never gotten caught up.
Got it. So this, I think I hear you. So, sir,
yes.
How are you intending on getting this paid?
There was I had gotten it completely paid, and I've been paying every month since then. And I
Okay,
I don't know
but
what they're
sir,
talking
hold on. What I hear the attorney telling me is that at some point there was a judgment. It went for a certain amount. You paid the money judgment off, but you didn't catch up your entire balance.
And I started paying the balance when I took care of getting it caught up. We pulled money out of my wife and I pulled money out of the credit union and got that all caught up. And then after that, I had been getting each monthly payment. So I don't understand what they're talking about. I'm thinking I'm
Okay.
getting
All right.
double dipped here.
So, well,
So
I don't know if they're doing that. So here's what I'm gonna do. Mr. Kern, that previous judgment or that was, how long ago was that?
This, I believe, Judge, was in October of last year.
Okay. That's fine.
So that's why we filed a
Oh,
new case.
Gotcha. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this out because you're entitled to that to July 10th, 2026 at 3 p.m. And Mr. Kern, I'll need a ledger. Certainly going back to that October period. And then really, Mr. Seaman, I think the way this is probably going to go is I'm just going to look at it, do the math, and I'm going to tell you if you owe something or you don't. I mean, there isn't really a dispute here necessarily. That's just going to be where it is, just so that you know. So I'm going to get them to give me that. And counsel, do you have the case number of the previous case?
I can look it up, Judge. I don't have it in front of me. Hang on one second.
Okay. If you could just get that to my staff so I can pull that file and have everything in place for the 10th.
Judge, I'm pulling it up for you right now.
Okay.
One second.
Fantastic. He said October was judgment. You have it? Okay. What is it?
It was a judgment, $5,000.
Okay, but you have the case number.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Never mind, counsel. We got it.
You have it. Okay.
Yeah. And so that I'll have that. I'll need a ledger. And if I got to sit there and do the math, I'll do the math.
All right. Judge, before we disconnect here, I would like to try to talk to Mr. Seaman off the record. Mr. Seaman, do you have my phone number? Because I don't have a phone number for you.
No, I do not have your phone number.
Okay. Judge, I don't mind giving him my phone number on the record here. Do you have a pen to write this down?
Yeah, let me, and I'll give you my phone number. That's not a problem.
Okay. If you would please call me, Mr. Seaman, at 313-965-7586. We can talk through this and maybe see if we can get it resolved before the 10th.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
What was your name? I'm sorry.
My name is Michael Kern.
Michael Kern?
Yep.
Okay, and my phone number, you ready?
Yes.
734.
Well, I don't want, hold on.
Okay.
Mr. Seaman, I don't want your phone number out there.
Okay.
But so you're going to get the attorney's phone number.
Yeah, I can just get it from you, Mr. Seaman. When you call me, you can give me your phone number then.
If he gives it to the clerk's office and they update JIS, he can get it from me.
From who?
If they log out, if they check out with the clerk's office, give it to them, it'll be in JIS night.
Okay. So, Mr. Seaman,
Yes.
when you go out to the counter, when you leave the courthouse, just give them your phone number. They'll update our system and then we'll send your phone number to make sure Mr. Kern has it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do it that way. That helps protect your privacy, sir. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, folks.
Thank you, Judge. Have a nice weekend.
You do the same, sir.
All right,
Provident,
thanks.
Provident Assisted Management versus Alvis Hester.
Thank you, Judge. William McKinnis, P80757, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Not sure.
They're not here. Did you pay for second service? You did. Looks like. If you'd like to take a default, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. What is the claim in this case? Go ahead.
This case is for non-payment of rent for possession only. Rent due and owing is at $4,722.19 plus court costs of $168 for a total amount to retain possession of $4,890.19 with writ to enter after the 10-day statutory redemptive period, which would be July 6th, 2026. Again, no money judgment is requested or to be entered at this time. To the best of my information, knowledge, and belief, defendant is not in the military, incompetent, nor a minor, and the premises has been kept fit for its intended purpose and reasonable repair.
What happens when a tenant says, "I can't pay everything," but the judge refuses to give up on finding a solution? That question became the focus of one of the most emotional landlord-tenant hearings of the day. One by one, tenants appeared before the judge, facing eviction because they had fallen behind on rent. Some owed a few $1,000s. Others were desperately trying to keep a roof over their families' heads while juggling financial hardship, school, and unexpected expenses. But instead of rushing to evict them, the judge wanted one thing from everyone who stepped into his courtroom: a realistic plan. One tenant explained that she had already paid thousands of dollars and was waiting for financial assistance to arrive. The landlord's attorney confirmed that if certain payments were made on time, the eviction could be stopped. Rather than letting the case turn into another courtroom fight, both sides worked out an agreement, and the judge immediately approved it so the tenant could stay in her home, as long as she kept her promises. Then another tenant stepped forward. She admitted she couldn't pay the entire balance immediately. Instead of making excuses, she explained that she was waiting for a hardship withdrawal from her retirement account. The judge listened carefully, asked detailed questions about exactly when the money would arrive, and even adjusted the eviction timeline to give her a chance to complete the payment. But he also made one thing perfectly clear: if the money didn't arrive, the eviction would move forward. Another tenant proposed paying $1,000 every 2 weeks